All right, so we have here cadmium yellow light and cadmium orange with a bit of white. And I'm just gonna soften a bit the clouds, just the top part. You know, let's just let it, I was just letting the color settle. It's right now, it's perfect.
Using mostly yellow there.
Yellows and orange, bit of orange in there. There's more yellow. There's orange in there too. I don't know why you can see it. I'll fix the monitor, the colors in a while, in a bit. I'm gonna put a bit of more red in here. I'm going back and forth between red and yellow, mixing them together so they don't look like, the transition doesn't look harsh. So I put red, then I go back and put some yellow in there and mix the transition between both colors. Now I'm going to go to, the further up I go, the more yellow I'm going to put in there. Okay, that's good. All right, so this is ultramarine violet. I'm just going to put it, add it to these colors here. Doesn't matter, red and orange and yellow, just to tone them down. And then I'm going to add a bit right here. Because there's a really strong jump, see, between the light and dark, and I just want to go in between and add a bit of grays in there. Ugh. And sometimes I pick up only ultramarine violets, especially when I want this color to blend in with the bottom part. More of the ultramarine violet. Ultramarine violet is very, very soft color, so I'm not worried about this color taking over. But it's just kind of softening those clouds at the bottom. All right, not the whole thing, just parts. You don't want, I don't want to, you know, I like it without seeing a strong jump between the strong colors and the, you know, the warm colors and the cool colors at the bottom. So I'm trying to gray the area in between by using ultramarine violet mixed with some orange and blue, orange and yellow and some white. And this way, the transition is better. Okay. This is just ultramarine violet. I'm going to take a bit of orange. Go back to ultramarine violet, a bit of white. I like layering colors in cases like in in these cases, because then you see different colors of the sky in the water instead of one color. But you need to layer your colors so you have a bit of variety, because the sky, the clouds are really colorful. Okay, it's good. Right. For the mountains in the back, not mountains, the forests, the trees in the back, I'm going to be using black and green. Any green you have, just darken the green. Flat brush. Oh, nice. You're right, John. Beautiful. Thank you for the tip for the color. Wow, nice. I'm changing to a round brush. And I'm going to try to do the same at the same time right now for the greens or the reeds that are here. Actually, I think the same brush will do too. Let's try. Same brush. Yep, that works. Hmm. They're thicker at the bottom, thinner at the top. And I believe, yeah, they go shorter here, around up to here. Getting there. All right, so I'm using cadmium red light, mixed with a bit of yellow, just tiny bit of yellow, and ultramarine violet. And I'm gonna come here and just add dabs of this color in the water right here. And on the side too, just a bit, not much. Here, let's add more of the ultramarine. Mm. Yeah. We're gonna have some reeds here in this area, but still, I'm just gonna finish it a bit with some orange, or orange mixed with ultramarine. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm going to use ultramarine violet and black for underneath the pier. Really don't have to. I will do the detail. There's a bit of an opening right there. I'll do that shortly when it's dry. Keep the bottom part a bit kind of wiggly. Eventually, I'm going to be putting the thickness of that wood, the wood over on top. It has a thickness on the side. But right now, I'm just kind of putting the reflection and the dark underneath. I will adjust anything that needs to be adjusted. Okay. This needs to dry. I see a bit of those reeds over this, so I'm not going to put them right now in this area, over the pier or the deck. Before I do anything, I'm just going to put a layer to cover this blue. I think I'll try to go with raw umber and ultramarine violet for the first layer and see how it goes. Just to put the shape. Okay, that's a good first layer. I'm going to take a round brush and take some orange. And put a nice opening here. For the man sitting right here, I'm going to use black and ultramarine violet, or just black. I'll start with the small, I have a small round brush. Try to start with the head, the hat. Very easy with this painting or this part to lose the shape. So I'm going to do it slowly. Okay. I'm going to adjust all around it now because I know I can see now what needs to be adjusted, or the sunny part behind him. So I'm going to use orange and some orange and ultramarine violet to tone down the orange. Right, let's do that. And this way I can shape or adjust whatever needs to be adjusted in terms of the shape. Like I can see right here, I'm going to take a bit of more ultramarine violet. I can see that it has kind of an angle here. Okay, that's good. This negative painting is just reshaping the figure in the foreground. All right, now the hard part, reflection. Let's take some same black and ultramarine violet. And let's see. First, this needs to be adjusted a bit. Okay, let's do that. Head and I'm going to leave it like that. Reflection doesn't have to be too dark. Okay. Let's see if I can manage the fishing rod. Oh, geez. All right. Right, and some plants or reeds right here. Yeah, I can do that. Actually, maybe I should finish the pier first, or the deck here, whatever. So I don't know how much detail I'm going to go with this. I'll try to see and figure out how much detail for this part. So I'm going to mix. You know what? I'm going to pause a bit first. Right, so I mixed raw umber, some ultramarine violet, and white, a little bit of white. And then I'm just putting kind of strips. Doesn't have to be, of course, it doesn't have to be perfect. And all the way. And then I'll go back and adjust if I need to adjust some highlights. It's drawing darker. There's just suggestion of these. I have to make sure that the angle is right, otherwise it will look like it's falling down. Darken a bit, maybe. So I'm just, if I want to darken, I'm just adding a tight touch of black in there. Widen a bit this part. All right, it's not bad. Usually what I do is I wait for it to dry. Now, the more I go in to this part here, a darker it's going to go. I'm going to add a bit of more black into my paint. I'm going to be putting reeds over that anyway. All right. A bit of thickness. Oh, geez. Okay. I have a feeling the angle is a bit slanted. It should be a little bit more going horizontal.
Yeah, because if you match it up with the end of the deck, that's what you start doing, right?
Yeah, or I can just leave it.
I think it looks fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the reeds in here anyway. All right, let's see. I'm gonna try to use the fan brush, like John suggested, and see. I'm not good at using fan brushes, you know. Okay, but this will be a good. Oh,
Don't load it too much.
yeah, I was just wiping it right now. Oh, oh, that looks good.
Even the other way around. I mean, flat. That's it. Yeah. But you can't load it too much that way, huh?
Right, right. I think it needs a little bit more water than the usual brush
Uh-huh.
to get those individual kind of little,
Right.
so it doesn't clump, right?
That's right.
Okay. But it's much faster than using just a brush. That's really good. It's awesome. Okay.
I'll use mine if I can find that silly thing. It's probably under the table or something.
And with the tip, you can do lots of grass with the tip.
Yes. Well done. Okay. I think we're good. Okay, this is how it looks done. That was a fun project.